Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see by the title, I am no longer 15 years old. Yesterday was actually my 16th birthday. If you follow me on Instagram or you saw the short from earlier today, you probably already knew that. But if you didn't, yes, it was my 16th birthday yesterday, and I got some absolutely sick stuff that I want to show you guys in this video. Some gym equipment that I got for my birthday, and I'm just gonna show you guys what exactly I got, and then I may do follow-up videos for these specific pieces of equipment, reviewing them and telling you if they're really good or not and whatnot. So let's get right into it. Okay, and starting off right here at the bench press, if you look behind me, you can see a very interesting looking bar. This is the Seal Row bar from Rogue Fitness. And normally, and you might have heard me say Seal Row, so you should be using it for rowing, right? But what you can actually do with this bar is you can bench press with it, and I'll show you guys right here. So you bench with it, and because it has this little indent in it, you can go deeper on the bench press. So this thing is going to absolutely change my chest training forever, because normally with just a barbell, you'd have to stop right here. But with this thing, you got all this extra range of motion that you can get, which we know is gonna put the pec, under a lot more stretch. And we know from research the stretch position is the most hypertrophic, so you are definitely going to be seeing me use this bad boy to do some bench press. Obviously you're going to have to lighten the weight quite a bit because you're getting that much more range of motion. Now this is honestly too much range of motion for me. My shoulders can't even go back that much, so I'll probably only get like around there, but that's still a big chunk of extra stretch that you're getting on the pec. So I would highly recommend this. And it is called a Seal Row bar. So normally what you would do with it is you would actually grab like a bench and you would row with it, and that's why it has this gap, so you can row with it without it hitting the bench. And that actually gets me into my second big present that I got, so let's go right to that. This thing right here, and you may be like, it's just a pad. What the heck is this thing gonna do? Well, my friends, it is just a pad, but this thing allows you to do chest supported rows like this. So you grab the T-bar right here and you can do T-bar rows. So this thing is absolutely amazing, because if you saw, I actually don't have really a great like chest supported row. I only really have a seated row. If you watch my hypertrophy focused pull video, you will have known that I actually grabbed a bench and used dumbbells to row, which you can do that here too if you grab dumbbells like this, but obviously I did that on the bench. But this just makes it way better. And I have a landmine attachment in the back, so I can do T-bar rows like this. And I also got this grip attachment, as you can see here, specifically for this, so the rowing can be amazing. Now you can also use the Seal Bar row. That's actually, normally these two almost like come in a pair, I guess you could say. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's actually a specific Seal Row bench, but you could absolutely use the Seal Bar row on this. You just use it here, and it of course has that indent, so it would fit right in between here, so you can get that nice full range of motion, a really deep stretch. So this thing is absolutely going to transform my back training. It's going to take it to the next level, like completely leveled up my back and my chest training with these two things. So those are the really big things. Now we got a couple smaller things, but still very good. A little smaller, of course, but it is this attachment for the cable machine. Now, it may not look like it's that significant. I already have a straight bar and other things, so why is this going to transform my training? Well, when I do cable overhead extensions like this, a lot of the times my wrists really hurt from doing this with the straight bar, but this bar, as you can see, has just a little bend in it, so it's almost like an easy bar, and that allows me it takes a lot of pressure off my wrists, so I can do the cable overhead tricep extension a lot better because it's not putting any pain on my wrists, and that was a big problem for me. That's why, for the most part, I would always use this, and I would do barbell skull crushers instead, just because it's an easy bar and it bends a little bit, so it feels better for my wrists. But now that I have that with the cable machine, probably going to be doing some more of these because I think they honestly just feel a little smoother. So that is pretty minor, but pretty huge at the same time. And the last thing I'm going to show you guys in this video are these little clips right here. Now, these are they may not look like much, and you may be asking what they're for. Well, if we come over to the dumbbell rack, what they actually do is they clip onto the dumbbells, and they add 2.5 pounds to these dumbbells. So normally, I would have to go up in weight increments of 5 here, but now I can go up in weight increments of 2.5 because these are both 1.5 pounds and they clip on either side. Now the only problem, which is not with the product itself, but I only got 1 pair of them, so I have to order another one because I can only put them on 1 dumbbell. I need another 2 so I can use it for the other dumbbell, but this will allow me it will just make it a lot easier to progressive overload now that I can go up in weight in smaller increments with the dumbbells. Alright guys, and that is some of the really cool gym equipment that I got for my 16th birthday. Obviously, I'm really grateful. Thank you to my family and friends and stuff for giving me this stuff. I really appreciate this thing. These things are going to absolutely transform my gains in the gym, and you guys will probably see me using all these different things in videos in the future, and I may even in a couple weeks time come back to these specific pieces of equipment to review them, more specifically the seal row bar and this pad for what's it called, chest supported rows, as those are the 2 big ones. The other 2, they're, you guys probably don't care about them as much. They're a little smaller, so maybe I'll do a video combining them. But the seal row pad here and the seal row bar, I will definitely be doing a review video on in a couple weeks time after I've used them quite a bit and I can fully confidently say whether I recommend them or not. From first impressions though, definitely very good. Really sturdy, really good build quality. Yeah, they're a little pricey, but so far they're pretty good. But final thoughts will be in those videos, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.